Okay, let's come into a seated position. We're going to do some Kundalini Yoga today. So we're going to tune in. So rub your hands together, activating the chakras in your hands. We're going to put our hands into our heart. Sit up really tall. You always want to sit up tall. We're going to tune in. So inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath, pull the Mula Bandha, look up at that third eye, the point between the brow. Exhale. Had Gudename, Chugad Gudename, Sat Gudename, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gudename, Chugad Gudename, Sat Gudename, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gudename, Chugad Gudename, Sat Gudename, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Inhale. Hold the breath, pull the Mula Bandha, look up and in at that third eye, and exhale. So we're tuning in with ourselves, a higher power, and the golden chain of teachers when we tune in. So that way when we practice, we are tuned in and have the best practice and learn anything that we need to know. Okay, so let's start off with the addiction meditation. So fingertips really high up on the pads of the palms. The thumbs are gently resting on the temples. We are gently clenching the back molars. Sa, ta, na, ma. Well, we are mentally chanting that. Go ahead and start. Looking up at that third eye. And inhale. Hold the breath. Look up at that third eye and exhale. Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls. So we'll do 5 to the back. And then 5 to the front. And then come back to a seated position. And then we're going to stretch the back. So inhale, stretch up really tall. And then exhale, we're going to gently come forward. And then inhale up. We'll do that over to the right. So do that again. So inhale, come up. Come over to the right. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do that on the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do that one more time. Inhale. Really stretch. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Do that over to the right. Inhale. Over to the right. Exhale. Inhale. One more time on the left. Inhale up. And exhale down. And then let's come onto our backs. So bring your knees into your chest. Rock left and right. That feels good. And then rock and roll, massaging your spine. And then come back to the center. And then from here, we're going to rotate the right ankle 3 times to the right. And then 3 times to the left. And the left ankle 3 times to the right. 3 times to the left. And then we're going to flex our feet and grab the back of the legs gently. Just bring your knees in towards your chest. Bring your knees in your chest again, and then rock and roll up into a seated position. And then we're going to come into our cat-cow. So we're going to inhale up, exhale chin to chest. So keep going, inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can go faster if you'd like, or you could stay here. One more time, inhale up. And then exhale, chin to chest. Really round through the back. And then from here, come into child's pose. Hands come into prayer pose. And let's come onto all fours, and then let's come into camel pose. So we're going to come up onto our toes. Our hands are going to come behind our back because we're going to come into a back bend. So coming into camel, we're on our knees and we're up on our toes. And then our hands are on our low back, or if you want to add a little bit more, your hands come back onto your heels. Either way, elbows, squeeze your elbows together. Just stay here for a second, just to see what that feels like, because you're going to feel the expansion across your chest. So really squeeze your elbows together. And then we're going to inhale, come up into our back bend, exhale. So you can stay here, or if you want a little bit more, you can grab your heels. Let your head drop back. You can open your jaw, stretch your jaw. And then inhale, we're going to come up, leading with the chest. Exhale, hips come back. We're going to come into folded leaf. Let the arms fall by your sides, palm face up. If you haven't already, start to deepen your breath. You want to be able to hear your own breath here. And let's come into hair pose. So come onto the top of the head, grab the backs of the heels, really round through your back. And then bring your feet down to the mat, come back to folded leaf. You're really just rounding your back here. And then let's come back onto all fours. And then let's come into threading the needle. So bring your right arm through, we're stretching the shoulder. If anything feels tight, just send your breath to those tight spaces. And then let's come back onto all fours and then bring the left arm through. And then come back onto all fours and let's push back into child's pose. Take some deep breaths here. Just keep breathing. Okay, and then let's come up into a seated position. And we're going to do awakening your 10 bodies. So we have 10 bodies. There's the soul body, the negative mind, the positive mind, the neutral mind, the physical body, the arc line, which we practice all the time, the auric body, the pranic body, the subtle body, and the radiant body. So this Kriya is going to activate all 10 bodies. So we're going to do stretch pose, our favorite. Okay, so let's come onto our backs and we are going to put our hands up and our feet are 6 inches off the mat, and we are doing breath of fire. So let's begin. If you need to alternate your feet up and down because you can't keep both feet up, you can do that, but make sure you just keep switching. And relax. Just take some deep breaths here. Okay, and now we're going to bring the knees into our chest, wrap the arms around the knees, and we're tucking the nose between the knees, and some more breath of fire. So we're doing this, and we're wrapping the arms around, and we're doing breath of fire. So even inhale and exhale through the nose. And relax. Just come back to Shavasana. Just take some deep breaths here. Okay, now let's rock and roll up into a seated position. And now, so excited, we are going to do Ego Eradicator, more breath of fire, yay. Okay, so our hands are up on the pads of the palms. I'm regretting this immediately. I'm regretting this. Where our arms are out 60 degrees and thumbs are out, and we're doing breath of fire. Inhale, thumbs touch, hold the breath. Exhale, hold the breath, pull the Mula Bandha. Inhale, and relax. Okay, now we're gonna do life nerve stretch. So our feet are out like this. Actually, let's just a stretch for a second. So our feet are out like this, and we're just gonna bring our hands forward. Just take a couple deep breaths here, stretching the inner thighs. Adding a couple stretches to this. And then let's sit up, let's do Cobbler Pose. So feet come in. We're going to sit up really tall, inhale. Exhale, you can stay here, or you can come forward. You can put your elbows into your thighs if you need more of a stretch. And then sit up really tall. We're gonna bring our right foot out, our left foot comes in. We're gonna inhale, and then come over to the right. So feel the stretch all down the left side. And in the right inner thigh. And then inhale, come up, big circle with the arms. Let's do head to knee pose. So inhale, reach up really tall. Getting some length in between those vertebrae, and then look at that right knee and come down. And inhale, come back to center, big circle with the arms. Let's do that on the other side. So right foot comes in. And then we're gonna inhale, stretch up really tall, and then exhale, come over to the left. You may notice that one side is tighter than the other. Just send your breath to those tight spaces. Inhale, come up, big circle with the arms. Come into head to knee pose. So inhale, face that left knee, come down. Inhale, come up, come back to the center, big circle with the arms. Okay, and then bring your right foot out. Now let's do the life nerve stretch. And so sit with the legs stretched wide apart with the arms overhead. We're going to inhale and then stretch down and grab the toes. Grab the toes of the left foot, sorry. And then we're going to inhale, come straight up, and then exhale and go over to the right leg and grab the right toes. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, inhale up, arms up, and then exhale, come down. Inhale up. And then exhale down. If you can't grab the toes, grab the, whatever this is, the shin, ankle, toes, doesn't matter. And then inhale up. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Keep going. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, let's do one more, whichever side you're on. Exhale and then inhale. And then now we're going to grab both of the toes. And then we are going to stay here for a second, take some deep breaths. Okay, so we're going to inhale up, and maybe you can't touch your toes, that's okay. And exhale down. It says to put your forehead on the floor. Ha ha, that's a good joke. Ha 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 ha. You're supposed to laugh at these situations. Ha. Inhale up and exhale down. Keep going. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale. You're supposed to be holding on to your toes, but do whatever you can. It doesn't matter. As long as you're doing it, you don't have to do it right. You do want to inhale up and then exhale down. Let's do one more. Inhale up, exhale down. And then let's release that, come back up. And okay, let's come into a seated position. And then from here, we're going to come into our spinal flex. So we're going to come onto, nope, we're actually in a seated position still. So we're sitting in easy pose. And we're going to grab our shins with both hands. And we're going to inhale, flex the spine forward, and exhale, rock back. Flex the spine forward and rock forward on the buttocks. Then exhale, flex the spine backwards and roll backwards on the buttocks. And we're keeping the head level and the arms feel fairly straight and relaxed. So inhale, exhale. Okay, and then come back to center. Now we're gonna come into a spinal flex. So we're gonna sit on the heels and we're gonna place the hands flat on the thighs and we're gonna flex the spine forward, inhale, and then backwards on the exhale. So we're kind of rounding our back. So inhale, exhale, and we're focusing on the third eye. So inhale. So focusing on the point between the brow. Okay, and then let's come back into a regular seated position. And no, we're not done. That's what I thought. Okay, and now we're gonna do our spinal twist. So we're sitting on the heels still, and we're grasping the shoulders with the fingertips in the front, and the thumbs are in the back. So like this. Thumbs are back here, our fingertips are in the front. Okay, and we're sitting on our heels and we're gonna inhale left and exhale, twist to the right. Keep the elbows high and parallel to the floor. And so inhale left, exhale right. And then come back to center. And then we are going to come into arm pumps. So we are interlacing the fingers into our Venus lock, and we're inhaling, stretch the arms up over the head, and then exhaling back down. And the whole point of Kundalini Yoga is to push yourself past the point of where you think you can do it. So if this is getting really hard and it's really starting to suck, then you know it's working, and you just keep going and you do what you can. So inhale up, exhale down. Keep going, inhale up, exhale down. So we're interlacing the fingers and then just inhale up, exhale down. And then relax. And now we're going to do alternating shoulder shrugs. So we're sitting in easy pose and our hands are resting on the knees. And we're going to inhale the left shoulder up and then exhale, raise the right shoulder as you lower the left shoulder. What? Inhale the left shoulder up, inhale, and then exhale. Okay, we're just inhale, exhale. And then let's switch sides. So we are inhaling right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. And then both shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. And then we're going to do neck turns. So we're sitting here and we're inhaling, twist our head to the left, and then exhale to the right, like we're shaking our head no. So inhale left, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just take your time, inhale, exhale. Keep going. Okay, and then inhale. Focus on that third eye, the point between your brow. And then slowly exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale deeply. Focus on the point between your brow and exhale. Okay, we're not done. Gently open the eyes and frog pose 54 times. Okay, so our heels are together, our toes are apart, and our fingers are on the mat, and our hands are in front of us like this. You're like this, you're like this. Okay, our heels are together, and we're gonna inhale up and exhale down. That's one. Sorry, we're up on our toes. Inhale up, our heels are not on the mat, so our heels are up. And exhale 2, then we come down and touch the mat. Inhale up, exhale down 3, keep going. We're doing this 54 times. Maybe we'll cut it in half. 4, that's 13, we'll do 15. 14, inhale up, and 15, exhale down. And then let's come on to our bottoms. Let's bring our knees into our chest. Just take some deep breaths here. We did it. Left and right. Give your back a really good massage. And then let's bring our knees back down. We'll come into a twist. So all arms come to a T. We'll bring our knees over to the right. Our head comes over to the left. Let's switch sides, bring your knees back to the top, and then bring it over to the left, bring your head over to the right. back to the center. Using your chest one more time. Tuck your chin in, roll around through the back, and then come into Shavasana. Palms face up. Let your feet fall to each side. Place one hand on your belly if you'd like, one hand on your heart. And go ahead and take 5 yogic breaths on your own. Inhale, push your belly out. Exhale, push your belly in. Let your breath just fall back into its natural rhythm. Just gently let your brows smooth over. The little muscles in between your eyebrows relax. Just feel the muscles at the corner of your eyes smooth over. Any tension that you're holding in your head. Imagine a slight smile at the corner of the eyes. Jaw relax. Let the tongue fall back into the root of your mouth. Having a slight smile at the corner of your lips. Let your neck relax and let your shoulders go. See if you can release the tension in your shoulders from the inside out. Feel the tension move from ice to water. Water to gas, letting go. Moving down your arms and focusing on your hands. You can feel the life that's here right now in this present moment. Pulsing, tingling sensation in your fingertips. Feeling the life that's right here, right now. Take a moment and focus on the heart. Just take note of what's there. You're sad, or you're happy, or you're angry. Just acknowledge what's there. And without covering anything up, just add a smile. Moving down to your belly, let your belly relax. Letting your breath fall back into its natural rhythm. Smile across your navel. And down to your hips, just let your hips relax. Adding a smile from hip to hip. Feel the length and the volume of your legs as they take up space on the mat. And see if you can see each part of your body as a whole in this present moment. Please start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your arm up over your head and roll over onto your side. And come up into a seated position. Eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart. We'll end with Sat Nam 3 times. So inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam.